All right, the next topic we want to cover, and I know some of you are going to be so excited about this. Guitar solos. You got to have guitar solos, right? Don't Stop Believing by Journey is a song that you just got to learn. You just got to do it. And when you get to that guitar solo, it's like you can almost sing it even before it gets there because you already know what it's going to do. And you're kind of pissed off or mad when somebody doesn't play the solo similar or somewhat close to what Neil Schon did in this wonderful tune. Let's listen to that. That tune is just amazing. It's just a short, sweet solo. It doesn't take much, you all. You don't have to put 25 million bars of solos in there, but it's just that ever so sweet moment. It just shifts you in a different place. It's like, oh, I know the song. I'm starting to get tired of the song. Oh, wow. Hold on. Where did solo come from? And now I'm in a different place. And that's a good thing to do in your music. It doesn't have to be a solo, but it could be something different. Like maybe you changed the chord structure, or maybe you dropped out a guitar part that was in there, or maybe you have a different singer come in and sing that part, or if you have a different melody or a different beat, like sometimes even changing the beat will be amazing. And we're going to talk about that because I've got some more things that I want to talk about in what's missing in today's music versus yesterday's music. If you've liked this so far and you feel like, yeah, I can rock with this series because it's going to be something I'm going to slowly tease out. It took me a while to put this together. Definitely consider liking the video and definitely consider subscribing to the channel. But of course, Purple Rain by Prince, 1984. Now I'm telling my age. That is the year that I was born. So I know some of y'all be like, you're a young buck. I sure am a young buck. I'm getting older though. I'm almost 40, but I was born in 1984. And let me say, I love this album. I love Prince. I love Michael Jackson. I love all of them. And this song right here, we performed this song so much. I mean, it's requested quite a bit. I mean, you can't go do a wedding without doing some type of Prince. And my father is a guitarist, so he can wail this solo like nobody's business. But let's listen to the originator, Purple Rain, live. Here we go. Funny story, I actually had to play this one time on keyboard because I did a gig and they wanted Purple Rain. My dad couldn't make it. I didn't have no time to get a guitar player. So I learned this on keyboard and I had my little distortion guitar on my Yamaha. Hey, I had it sounding fat, y'all. But this emotion right here, this emotion, it just makes you feel something. It's like, and that was the one thing. It's like if the lyrics and the music didn't get to you, the solo one, it just took you to another plane. It took you somewhere totally different. Play it. And I hear some of y'all singing the song right now. All right, now let me fast forward just a little bit because we still do have guitar solos that are popping up in today's music, mainly on the R&B side. Of course, pop, yeah, it's questionable. Of course, you see it in rock. But here is Usher's 8701 album with the song You Got It Bad. And this was one of the trademarks for this song is that it actually had that really beautiful guitar wail and solo at the end of the record. And it was a good way to go out. Why not add some more flair? Add in some type of solo. Why don't you do it? Do it. Think about that in your next song, whatever song you're working on, if you're a producer or a songwriter. All right, this tune was performed by Williams Billy Odom, okay? So I was trying to do a lot of research, trying to find out exactly who performed all of these solos because you really don't hear anything about them. And then now, nowadays, you don't know if it's a real guitar or if it's like a sample, but this is definitely a real guitar. All right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut it off. Let's finish it. And somebody may argue with me, but I think that was one of my most favorite albums of his. I remember like listening to that whole album, and there was several albums I would listen to, and it's like, man, sometimes if you're going through things and relationships and stuff, you'll be crying by the end of the album. So y'all felt that way before? You ever had that album or that song that just made you cry by the end of it? Let me know in the comments below. Do you have a song that makes you just like tear up automatically? All right, Imagine Dragons' tune Enemy is so catchy. I love it so much. And I become quite a fan with Imagine Dragons. Now, don't ask me, I don't know every single song they put out, but all the hits that they put out, Radioactive, the newest one, I can't remember the name of it right now off the top of my head, but I love their songs so much. And I perform some even in my school. I have my students perform it because, you know, I was a music teacher. So I've been doing music teaching for a long time. But anyway, this is just a snippet solo. They kind of snuck it in. This is a live performance, but it's really cool that they just snuck a solo in because sometimes it needs that. All right, let's listen to it. Short and sweet right there, you know, just very sneaky, sneak it in. It helps elevate the music a little bit. Of course, I cut these very short, you all.